It's amazing how sometimes things that are the most plain Jane, simple, are the most beautiful things in life. When we come to cars, we always find cars that are, exciting, colorful, vibrant. And we find cars that are exciting are cars that have got metal accents. Cars have got things like, yellow color rims. Cars have got titanium spokes, whatever you may call it. We find for the most bizarre things. And then there are times when car manufacturers give us something as beautiful as this. This, my dear friend, is the all brand new 2020 Volvo S60 T8R design. And I know that's a mouthful because this car is a mouthful. With 407 horsepower and a lot of torque under that car. This is a car that you don't want to be playing with, but I am playing with this car today. So before we get started, this is a video about how to use or how to get into a Volvo. And if you had one Volvo in the recent years, new Volvos, you will notice that they are pretty much the same. And you might get confused on how to use them. So I'm trying to give you a kind of quick guide on using a Volvo. So again, this is the Volvo S60. And let me show you how to get into the car and some cool little tips and tricks on the car itself. This, my dear friend, is the key fob. Now, as you can see, what you see on the top here, this kind of, I guess the cover, the wrap over here, this is the exact same material and color as what you get inside the car. So if your friend's got a Volvo and you see his key fob, well, you'll know what car is he driving, inside at least, on the color and the condition of the trim level. This is a black leather, not Napa leather, but it's a bit more, I guess, a bit more hardier leather compared to the XC90 that we drove earlier. So getting in the car is very simple. Lock, unlock, open the boot, and I've got a panic button. And again, from far, if you want to press the key fob, it will lock all the windows for you, as what most modern luxury continental cars will do. So let's go inside and have a look what we get. Before heading in the inside, the boot itself, the boot obviously comes with, I guess it comes with a kick open boot on the left hand corner of the car. If you were to kick it, it will open up. This might look like a power tailgate. It is not a power boot. This is actually spring loaded, but you do get the option to lock the car from the button over here. In Malaysia, this has been left empty. So again, let's close this up and let's get into the car. Getting in is simple. It's just a swipe and the car unlocks. What you'll see though is there is no keyhole here for you to unlock the car in the event you get stuck outside the car. What you can do though is, if you open up these key fob, which is a bit tricky. One second. Yeah, I'm not making this up. It is a bit tricky, yep. Inside here, there is this key. And this key actually opens up, not the driver's side, but here. And I think it's located right about here. Yep. So in the event you get locked out of your Volvo, that's where you go. So put this back. Getting in the Volvo S60 over here. To turn the car on, a knob, and the car comes to life. And that's it. So here we are inside the door. It's open. So here we are inside the Volvo S60. What you get inside, although this is an R design steering, you don't get a flat bottom. like most sportier cars, but I guess it's not a big thing because the seats here are quite comfortable and quite low that it doesn't actually get in my way. To get in the car and be comfortable, obviously there are a few things we do. First of all, we play with our air conditioning and get to our perfect temperature. But before that, most importantly, is our steering and seats. Steering here, as you can see, one flip of a switch down here, and you've got full articulation wherever you want it to be. I like it to be just in the cusp of my wrist so that it doesn't block my view, and I will just lock this in place. Yeah. The seats on your bottom right hand corner here, you've got a bit of knobs that you can play with. Now I must say these knobs are not very intuitive, because as I press them, I'm trying to wonder what's happening, and some of them don't do anything at all until I look at the screen over here. So again, this is actually quite bright here. If I can close this off for you, if you can see that, yep. So one knob helps me to extend the cushion out and in, and as you can see here down on the seats, as I press them, the seats are moving.